Most people fail to get clients not because they lack skill, but because they're doing everything except the one thing that actually works. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to land your first 10 paying clients, starting from zero. Here's the brutal truth nobody wants to say out loud. You don't have a skills problem. You have a client acquisition problem. Every day, thousands of people build websites, set up portfolios, post on social media, and then sit there wondering why nobody's paying them. They've been sold the fantasy that if you build it, they will come. They won't. The market doesn't reward preparation. It rewards action. And getting your first 10 clients isn't about having the perfect offer, a massive audience, or years of experience. It's about doing a specific set of things in a specific order. I've seen total beginners land their first client within 48 hours using these exact steps. So, if you're sitting at zero right now, no clients, no testimonials, no real traction, this video is your roadmap. Let's get into it. Step 1. Get painfully specific about who you serve. This is where 90% of beginners sabotage themselves before they even start. They say things like, I help businesses grow, or I do social media marketing. That's not a niche. That's a nightmare. Nobody buys from a generalist when a specialist exists. Think about it this way. If you had a heart problem, you wouldn't go to a general practitioner. You'd find a cardiologist. Your clients think the same way. The more specific you are, the easier it is to find your people. Speak their language and make them feel like you built your service specifically for them. Because you did. So right now, pick one type of person, one industry, one specific problem. Don't worry about locking yourself in forever. Just get specific enough to start. I help e-commerce brands reduce cart abandonment using email sequences is infinitely more powerful than I do email marketing. Specificity is the shortcut. Step 2. Start with your warm network, and don't apologize for it. I know what you're thinking. I don't want to bother my friends. Get over it. Your network is the fastest path to your first dollar. Not cold outreach, not ads, not content. The people who already know, like, and trust you are your lowest hanging fruit. Make a list of every person you know. Former coworkers, classmates, family friends, LinkedIn connections, people you've texted in the last year. You're not selling to all of them. You're looking for 2 things. People who need what you offer, and people who know people who need what you offer. Send a personal, honest message. Tell them what you're doing, who you help, and ask if they know anyone who fits. One message sent to 30 people can generate your first 3 clients. This isn't begging. This is how every business on earth gets started. Use it. Step 3. Make an offer so specific it's impossible to ignore. Most beginner offers are vague, risky, and forgettable. Hire me and we'll figure it out together is not an offer, it's an anxiety attack. A strong offer has 4 components: a clear deliverable, a defined timeline, a specific outcome, and a price. That's it. For example, I'll build you a 5-page website in 7 days, optimized for local SEO, so you start showing up on Google for $1,500. That's clear. That's specific. That answers every question before the client even asks it. And here's the move that most people sleep on. For your first 2 or 3 clients, add a risk reversal. Offer a money-back guarantee or a free revision. You're not experienced enough to charge premium without proof, so lower the risk for the buyer. Once you have testimonials, you can raise prices and drop the safety net. But right now, your goal is to get the yes. Step 4. Master the direct outreach game. After you've tapped your warm network, it's time to go cold, and most people do this completely wrong. They send copy-paste templates that scream, I sent this to 500 people. That doesn't work. What works is research-based. human outreach. Pick a platform where your ideal client actually hangs out. LinkedIn for B2B, Instagram or TikTok for consumer brands, local Facebook groups for small businesses. Find 10 to 20 prospects per day. Before you message them, spend 60 seconds learning something real about their business. Then, write a message that leads with that observation, identifies a specific problem they likely have, and offers a concrete solution. Keep it under 100 words. No attachments. No pitch decks. Just one clear question at the end to open a conversation. The goal of outreach is not to close. It's to start a dialogue. Do this every single day for 30 days, and you will get clients. The people who fail at outreach are the ones who quit after day 5. Step 5. Follow up like your business depends on it. Because it does. Here's a stat that should change how you operate. 80% of sales happen between the 5th and 12th follow-up. 80%. But most people send one message, hear nothing, and assume the answer is no. It's not. People are busy. Inboxes are full. Life gets in the way. A non-response is almost never a hard no. It's usually just bad timing. Build a simple follow-up sequence. If someone doesn't respond to your first message, follow up in 3 days with a different angle. Maybe share a relevant piece of content, a case study, or a new question. Follow up again a week later. Then, once more, 2 weeks after that. Use a free tool like a Google Sheet or Notion to track every prospect and where they are in your pipeline. Treat follow-up as a system, not a feeling. The clients who are going to change your life are often the ones who needed 4 touch points before they responded. Don't leave money on the table because you were too proud to follow up. Alex Hormozy built his first business to over $1 million in revenue before he had a single piece of content online, purely through direct outreach and relentless follow-up. A 2023 HubSpot study found that 60% of customers say no 4 times before saying yes. You now have a 5-step system that has worked for thousands of people starting from absolute zero. But knowing this means nothing if you don't execute. So here's your homework. Today, write down your specific niche. Make that list of warm contacts and send 5 messages before you go to sleep. That's it. 5 messages. If this video helped you, hit subscribe. We drop new episodes every week on building a business that actually gives you your life back. Drop a comment below and tell me what your niche is. I read every single one. Now go get your first client.